please be upstanding for the graduands and the official parties.
Hara mai rā e ngā mata waka koutou ngā pia no te kunenga ki pure huroa. E kawea mai ngā moi moi a ngā mātua tūpuna. Hara mai rā ki tō tātou piringa wharie. Ngāti whātua, te mana whenua, tēnā rā koutou, kua tūwherahi ara, te whare nei mua tātou tauira, kua eke maira, ki angi tū e, nau mai, hara mai, whakatau maira.
A tēnā koutou katoa, ngā mihi nui kia koutou. Warm greetings to you all gathered here today. I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing. To start our proceedings today, we begin with the University Waiata Te Kuninga ki Puri Huroa. Please be seated. A tēnei te mihi atu ki te iti, ki te rahi, te katoa. Koutou ko rau ika mai nei I tēnei rangi nui, wakaharara. I tangi tonu ana, te nākau mō rātou kua naro I te tirohanga kanohe haere koutou hari o te atu. Kia tātou te kānohi ora e huihui nei raro I te maru o Oteha, tēnā tātou. Ki te iwi kāinga, nā te whātua, ki kaipara, tai atu ki ona piringa kātua, tēnā koutou kātua. No reira, e nā karangatanga kātua, tēnā koutou, a tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou kātua. Vice Chancellor, Massey University Council members, members of the university community, the events team, distinguished guests, graduates, and families. A very warm welcome to you all. My name is Michael Ahi. I am Chancellor of the Massey University Council, which means I chair the group responsible for overseeing the university's governance, as well as having the very great pleasure in presiding over graduation ceremonies to the successful students of Massey University. Can I start by giving my thanks and saying my thanks to all those involved in putting this ceremony together. Graduation is always a special event for the university, and again I extend a very warm welcome to you all to this autumn graduation for 2021, the fifth of 8 ceremonies here in Auckland. At Massey, we strive to solve the real-world problems that stand to make a difference in people's lives. Through the combined efforts of our research and teaching, new solutions and discoveries are made to address the challenges that face us all. And our graduates here complete their chosen course of study with more than knowledge. They leave with the capability and confidence to change the world around them. to establish new pathways, to lead the way forward and make life better for those around them. We are immensely proud of the entrepreneurial spirit of our graduates. This week, Massey will be awarding to a total of 1,603 students. A lot of handshakes for me this week. At this ceremony, degrees will be conferred and diplomas awarded in the College of Sciences, a total of 229 in person, plus a further 14 in absentia. Ladies and gentlemen, graduations are festive occasions and our biggest celebration of academic success. And so while today is about you, the graduands, it is also about your family and your friends who have encouraged and supported you and who are here to acknowledge your success. So, to those of you in the audience, when your loved one takes to the stage, don't hold back. Be exuberant, be loud. Their few seconds on stage mean all the more for you being here, so please don't be afraid to contribute to their experience. Graduands, by the end of today, you will be part of a Massey alumni family more than 150,000 people strong around the globe. As Chancellor, I welcome you to this new whānau and hope that through the many connections it offers, your careers will be supported and your lives will be enhanced. I say this to you because your university cares about you. You are each part of the Massey University legacy, part of a story now written, and part of the chapters yet to come. The voice of you, our tauira, our students, is a key part of the narrative of our university, and it's important we listen to you and chart our future course together. Graduands, before you cross the stage, I wish you congratulations once more. Continue to work hard. Take all the opportunities that life gives you. I know that you will continue to aim high and succeed in whatever you choose to accomplish in your life. Do us proud. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, a tēnā koutou, tēnā huihui mai tātou katoa. By the authority, therefore, of the Council of Massey University, I, Michael Ahi, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia. Professor Marie Wong, Professor for the School of Food and Advanced Technology, and Professor Monty Sustrista, Head of School of Built Environment, will call the names of graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the College of Sciences. Professor Ray Gore, Pro Vice Chancellor, College of Sciences, will hand out the parchments.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Construction the graduands I'm about to name. Mariella Alyssa Olays Alverin. Ming Oak Ong. Sunil Tarindu Batuwangila. Ryan Stephen Bennett. Ryan Stewart Bentley. Toby George Birchall. Matthew James Brokenshire. Prashnil Vakash Chand. Tzu Yi Chung. Darian Raymond Dempsey. Xiao Tong Dung. Brittany Ann Dugan. Campbell Willem Dye. Naomi Jessica Dyer. Matthew James Edgar. Corey Allen John Fenton. Anthony Michael Fredatovich. Wen Xuan Gao. James Michael Green. Wei Gu. Chun Gore. Joshua Hannon. Eric Hatono. Timothy Paul Hassel. Timothy Michael N. Henderson. Wen Hua, Massey Scholar. Olivia Elise May Ingalls. Han Chu Jiang. Anna Cleta Leanne Jonera. Sun Min Kim. Ryan Sean Lepoidovin. Jun Lee. Hui Ying Lee. Ja Ray Lee. Lin Lee. Ning Lee. Sin Da Lee. Yi Shuang Lin. Matthew John Luckhurst, sorry. Sin Ray Law. Tiana Mary Ann McCready. Philip John McNamara, Massey Scholar. Thomas Matthew Mooney. Syed Munir. Kennedy Neville William Nicolaisen. Nathaniel Mipi Patir. Jamie Jack Peterson. Dorian Popovich, Massey Scholar. Jack Oliver Power. Aisling Erin Pratt. Anunya Pumkajon, Massey Scholar. Bo Kun Chin, Massey Scholar. Yu Chian Chin. Ben Harrison Reeves. Thomas John Rumors. Jean-Pierre Rousseau. Matthew Dean Scott. Matthew James Raymond Scott. Eden Francis Singe. James Leslie George Spencer. Brent Thomas Stevens. Lynn Sun. Damien Ryan Thompson. Michael Anthony Trumper. Timothy Ethan Waller. Yu Chang Wang. Okay. Xin Chin Wang. Samuel Alexander Watson. Marshall Elliott Wells. Michael Benjamin Worsfold. Wen Liang Shi. Jun Xing. Jun Chen Shu. Jia Hao Shui. Xin Yang. Jia Zhong Yo. Jin Yu. Yi Zheng. Tian Yu Zhang. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours the graduands I'm about to name. Andrew Awad. Joshua Randall Baines. Joshua David Bruce, First Class Honours. Callum Gregory Clark. Michael Jack Daly, First Class Honours. Calvin James Lang Dews. Russell Frank Grace, First Class Honours. Felicia Ishan Gunasakara. Ethan Frederick Hassel, First Class Honours. Samuel Douglas Home. Prince Marvel Kandakatla. Kyle McAdam. Joshua Lawrence McCormick Guth, First Class Honours. Rangitika Hutia Jerome Ortenay. Scott Salthouse. Joshua James Spackman, First Class Honours. Jesse Vaughan Taylor. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Food Technology with Honours the graduands I'm about to name. Maximilian Mun Jung Graham Ballard, First Class Honours. Henry William Battle Wallace, First Class Honours. Olivia Rose Sabalo. Shu Sin Chong. Lin Chi Fung. Georgia Kieran Hacker. Michelle Jung, First Class Honours. Ha Young Isabel Kim, First Class Honours. Gretel Jane Amer Clinic. Amy Rose Lamont. Lan Law. Isabella Valerie McDonald. Kate Mazalova. Casey Orme McDonald. Caitlin Ann McFall. Preena Chandrakant Mystery. Daniel Philip Negus. Lavinia Valencia Nardi, First Class Honours, Massey Scholar. Caitlin Lee Rowe. Christina Monica Jandarawinata. T. Kuayin Vu. Lisa Claire Young. Thank you, Chancellor.
Kia ora mai tātou. It's now my great pleasure to invite Fraser Winteray to address the graduates. Fraser joined Fonterra in March 2020 as the Chief Operating Officer. He is responsible for the company's New Zealand manufacturing site and global supply chain operations, sustainability, innovation, research, development, IT, safety, quality and regulatory teams. Everything other than a few others, I think, Fraser. Fraser joined Fonterra from Mercury, a 100% renewable electricity retailer and generator, where he was the Chief Executive from 2014, holding an executive role since joining the company in 2008. Fraser is no stranger to the dairy industry. He started his career as a graduate of the New Zealand Dairy Board's technical training program and spent time at manufacturing sites that are now part of the co-op and also in Fonterra's export markets. He's also worked in the investment banking and forestry industries, both in New Zealand and internationally. Fraser is a keen advocate for astute long-term decisions that leverage New Zealand's competitive advantages, including its people, for sustainable growth, as well as being a thoroughly decent bloke. Ladies and gentlemen, would you warmly welcome Fraser Winteray.
Tihei Mauri ora, E mihi ana i o kupu whakatau ki a mātou i tēnei rā. Noku te honorei, e tūnei I mua I a koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa. And then tēnā te mihi ki a koe, Mike, for that introduction. Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, staff, parents, whānau, friends, and of course, graduates. Congratulations. A huge congratulations. A lot of excitement coming across stage there. And some of you are already at work, it seems, with your construction boots on, and that's tremendous to see as well. You guys are going to have a good time tonight, for sure. Look, I'm both delighted and privileged to be invited to address you today. A very special day, representing the culmination of much mahi from yourselves, your faculty, and the people that support you. I graduated from Massey University in 1994 with a postgraduate diploma in dairy science as part of the dairy industry's graduate technical training program. Now that program is a unique partnership with Massey University, and it's now just past half a century. I'm not aware of anything like it in New Zealand between private sector and universities for tenure and depth. So the selection process for the 2022 year, next year, happened last Friday throughout the country, and from which another 15 students will be chosen to join Massey's Master of Dairy Science and also be Fonterra employees at the same time. That's quite a good combination to have, I remember that. Alongside one of the largest apprenticeship schemes in the country, that program is a critical part of how you make more than 3,000 different products, build a globally relevant R&D function in Palmerston North, and support technical food service and ingredient sales to customers and consumers in more than 120 countries. And so a particular congratulations to Michelle, who's graduating today, who is in the 50th cohort, which coincides this year with the 20th anniversary of the Fonterra Cooperative and the 150th anniversary of the dairy industry in New Zealand. So my mum is also a graduate from Massey. She graduated with a diploma of quality systems, which I see people are graduating with today, in the same year as I completed my dairy diploma. And my father has a PhD in physics and was a lecturer at Massey University in Palmerston North from 1972, and more latterly up in the Albany campus. Now his specialty was nuclear physics, and at first blush, that might not seem so useful in nuclear-free New Zealand. However, being engineers, construction people, quality systems people and scientists, you'll know that scientific application takes many forms. And indeed, nuclear physics is in fact very important for today's society. It would be easy for many in the population to take a black and white view of the word nuclear, so it's important that you retain this curiosity in an age where the complex, interesting and diverse gets excessively simplified into good and evil, right and wrong, my team, wrong team. And at times I sort of wonder if society is on a trajectory to wind back to sort of pre-Enlightenment days with fear of the unknown. Even pre-Enlightenment, I'm sure that sentences were more sophisticated than the majority of tweets today. So how ironic, after such progress, we might regress to a point where science, engineering, open curiosity become subordinated to intuition and impression. So that's where you guys come in. You all have, some time ago, made the decision to undertake your studies for which you're celebrating today. And with Endeavour, you have that in your hand. And you'll never regret that move. Employers and friends alike should be impressed and even intimidated. You shouldn't deliberately seek to intimidate, but a little bit of intimidation can be helpful from time to time. Though from here, you need to maintain that ability to question yourself, question others, and question what evidence is before you to grow in knowledge and to continue to discover. And you'll only be partially right, so you will always need to entertain the diverse and even opposing views of others. Your intuition will try to convince you of the elegance of a simple meme, but the truth typically always lies beyond a cloud of complexity which doesn't fit into a tweet. So perseverance and positivity will be necessary ingredients to maintain that ability to question and the energy to not give up. So I put forward 2 big challenges for you, and I'm sure you're already focused on tackling many and you already have done through your theses and masters and PhD studies. The first is in the rush for a sustainable living on the planet, which is the right thing to do, clearly. We're still adding net 250,000 people per day, and that's about 1,000 more since I started my speech. And so unless cold fusion or something like it is solved by you shortly, that trajectory is unsustainable without significant social and geopolitical resets, let alone Mother Nature reminding us who's in charge through things like COVID-19. Secondly, whilst there are many great upsides to information technology and digital technologies, we haven't yet dealt with some of the more pernicious downsides. Globally, this is leading to a distressed fourth estate and weakened democracy. It has permitted, or perhaps even incented, a centralisation of power, and that weakens the ability of curious engineers, scientists, you guys, to bring your diverse thoughts to the debate and to solve those real physical challenges which the Chancellor spoke of in his introduction for the benefit of society. The centre of an organisation or a government should seek to foster and promote diversity of views to benefit society over the long term. However, diversity of thought through centralisation is clearly an oxymoron. So whilst even more dystopian futures are imagined and reported, perhaps to sell more advertising revenue or click-throughs, the future is going to be awesome. So look forward with optimism, with your degree, with good positive people around you, and with nothing to lose. At work, say yes to the things that stretch you. And I particularly put that message to those a little less confident. Even if there are days when you're feeling a little empty in the stomach. And believe me, that feeling doesn't go away for me at times either. But know that you've got this. So back your boldest ambitions with your very, very best endeavour. Nō reira, tēnei te mihi, kia koutou katoa.
Oh, tēnā koe, Fraser. What some beautiful messages. A real privilege to have you here, and a real privilege for those to hear those great messages. Thank you once more. Ngā mihi nui kia koe, Fraser. Thank you so much. Tēnā koutou, everybody. Thank you. And we will now continue with the conferment of degrees and the award of university certificates and diplomas.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Graduate Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management the candidates I'm about to name. Tony David Lavalua. Mrunal Ganashyam Paranjape. Gabriela Tessa Sher. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Construction the candidates I'm about to name. Vijay Babu Koshi. Jennifer Johanna Barrera Sierra. Leslie Daniel. Amal Chako. Mandip Ramnik Kadia. Joel Jerry. Jithin Justice Fabianus. Naveen Johnny. Monakib Khan. Anuja Kochevetil Sugunan. Anjana Krishnan. Ovia Manavalan with distinction. Jerin Malevitil Koshi. Alexander Moram Thukil Matthew with distinction. Padma Priyan. Nishad Dilip Patil. Stefan Paul with distinction. K. Thue Phil. Gabriel Fasil Radin Sup. Sania Elizabeth Sunny. Roshniban Ajay Kumar Surti. Xiaoyun Wang. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in quality system candidate I'm about to name. Sumu Yesdan. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management the candidates I'm about to name. Daniel Eduardo Cabraluna. Sachin Katare. Gurav Parswanath Kare. Veronica Mafran Metran. Sabari Raj Masanam Gurusami. Thrangthi Koen Pam. Swan Than Thrin. Thang Viet Phu. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Construction the graduates I'm about to name. Amanpreet Kaur, with distinction. Ananda Krishnan Vijaya Kumar. Alexander Richard Bauer, with distinction. Rani Kuoto. Yu Chen Fang with distinction. Dominic Fleischel with distinction. Subhash Chandran Ganesan. Monisa Iqbal Gilani with distinction. Pravin Kumar Govindarajan. Back. Deep Hiteshbai Halfavala. Luis Fernando Higuera Torres. Hima Venkata Nagasai Sandilya Ivaturi. Chinmaya Kumaria. Helna Kutilanji Kudi Mohan. Zething Lee with distinction. Yang Lei. Dao Su Liu with distinction. Li Ran Liu. Tong Ming Liu. Sami Marae with distinction. Ritesh Lakman Malavia. Nauman Riaz. Ignatius Eka Saputra Nursalim with distinction. Mohit Pahuja with distinction. Aksata Basangot Patil. Yexith Pendakanti. Mohan Krishna Perumal Ratnakumar. Sahithi Pitala with distinction. Pranav Chandran Ratnakrishnan. Gautam Raj Rajakanu with distinction. Kavi Ruben Ramasamy. Sivabalan Ramesh. Ranawira Kalawar Chike Anjali Ranawira with distinction. Ashley Sando with distinction. Mahendra Reddy Sidanki. Rajarama Brahmanalake Upul Chandima Subasena. Brahmantha Sutopo with distinction. Caroline Maria Sweet with distinction. Randip Talukdar with distinction. Srimati Ilangasinge Disanayake Wasala Disanayaka Kalage. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation the degree of Master of Engineering Studies the graduates I'm about to name. Calvin Chi. Yu Chen with distinction. Barry Stewart Hutchinson with distinction. Jobin Pathros Jose. Arun Joseph with distinction. Anurag Rajendra Lat. Shifans Bhavin Kumar Naik. Shuai Pang. Mohammed Arif Sadiq Ali. Faisal Sri Kumar. Cassini Krishnan Velayudan. Yu Chuan Wu. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Quality System the graduate I'm about to name, Lu Chui. Chancellor, I have the honor to present the graduation in the degree of Master of Supply Chain Management, the graduates I'm about to name, Oleg Babanov with distinction. Elkin Mauricio Ruch Jimenez. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
Kia ora, mai tātou, and welcome. Thanks, everybody. It is now my great pleasure to invite Valencia Nadi to make the valedictory address on behalf of the students. Valencia has just completed a Bachelor of Food Technology, graduating with first-class honours and has been awarded as a Massey Scholar. Valencia's food technology journey started in high school with her passion for studying the sciences and mathematics, as well as her love of food. Food technology combined her interests, and attending Massey University was, as she says, a no-brainer. Her hard work and dedication paid off. She was Dux at Carmel College, and with the support of scholarships such as the Massey University Vice-Chancellor's High Achiever and Distinction Scholarship and the Edna Waddell Undergraduate Scholarship for Women in Technology and Engineering, Valencia started her journey here at Massey. During her time at Massey, she has been awarded the Kelvin Scott Memorial Prize for Top Student in Process Engineering Operations and the Meat Industry Association Scholarship. A requirement of the completion of the degree was summer placements at food companies. This increased Valencia's awareness to the amount of food wastage that occurs daily in the food industry. Valencia's dream is to one day make a positive contribution to food sustainability by adding value to waste products or improve packaging systems and the efficient running of manufacturing processes. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me with a very warm welcome to Valencia.
Class of 2021, I feel very honoured and thankful that I have the opportunity to address you today. Firstly, I'd like to take the opportunity to acknowledge the Massey officials and staff. Thank you. Thank you for your patience and thank you for your continued guidance. To our beloved parents, especially to my own, Ivan and Liana, to our siblings and extended family, to our partners, and to our friends, thank you for your endless love, thank you for your encouragement, and thank you for your motivation. Without all your support, none of us would be here today, so could we all please give a round of applause to say thank you. Isn't it amazing how far we've come and grown in so many ways? On my first day at Massey University, I remember being a scared, nervous student, way too intimidated to go anywhere in the library but the second floor, to lining up outside the library at 8 a.m. in the morning to be the first to get a pod, to studying 12 hours a day that I would literally call the library my second home. Our journey to get to where we are now has been unique, to say the least. If there's anything that the past year has taught us, it's that hard work and resilience pays off. We knew our last year of university would be tough, but boy were we in for an unprecedented treat. Diaries became the most useless thing in 2020. We plan on carrying out lab work the next day to actually going into a snap lockdown, living the ISO life and embracing our bubbles. Going completely online in a matter of days was completely new to a lot of us, especially going from 100% face-to-face lectures to looking at your professor behind a screen. And the amount of stress and anxiety we would get from hearing the words, "Okay, I'm going to put you guys into breakout rooms." And when the best lecture of the day was the 1 o'clock update by Dr. Ashley Bloomfield. On the bright side, this situation has instilled valuable life lessons in each of us, making this class one of the most amazing batches to ever graduate. We've suffered through many sleepless nights, periods of uncertainty, and times where we felt like giving up. And while we have many people to thank for supporting us to where we are now, none of this would be possible without our own sense of willpower and motivation. Whether you've got the next chapter of your life planned out, or just going with the flow, take every opportunity that comes your way, embrace the challenge, and fingers crossed for no more lockdowns. Regardless, I'm incredibly proud of each and every one of us graduating here today. We've had to adapt and change the way we study. We've survived not one, not two, but 3 lockdowns, all while completing our qualifications and remaining optimistic. We can walk out the door today with our heads held high because tomorrow is ours. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Oh, tēnā koe, Valencia, thank you so much. Indeed, a special class, you 2021 folk. Thank you, Valencia. Hard work and resilience, that is totally a great statement to acknowledge you folk. Thank you again, Valencia. Can we give her another round of applause? That was a wonderful address. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now proceed with the last formal part of our ceremony today, the conferment of doctoral graduates.
Chancellor, a doctorate, either a PhD or a professional named doctorate, is the highest research degree awarded by the university. The successful completion of a doctorate represents a significant achievement. Through the submission of a sustained piece of research, expressed in the production of a written thesis of no more than 100,000 words, or a creative work of equivalent size and scope, or via a series of publications, candidates are expected to make an original contribution to knowledge in a specific field of study. Candidates will typically spend 3 to 4 years of full-time research solving a problem or addressing a particular set of questions. An international panel of experts then examines the resulting body of work through both written and oral examination. Doctoral research is challenging and represents a huge commitment to advancing research and scholarship. We honour the achievements of our doctoral graduands by inviting them to come up onto the stage, thereby formally welcoming them into the academic and scholarly community and acknowledging their entitlement to be called doctor. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduands I am about to name. Itohan Esther Aigui. Ms Aigui investigated the unintended consequences of the amended earthquake-prone building legislation on the retention of historical buildings in the city centres of Whanganui and Invercargill, and the efficacy of adaptive reuse to redevelop historical buildings in New Zealand. From her findings, she developed a framework to guide stakeholders to prioritise earthquake-prone historical buildings for adaptive reuse and promote earthquake resilience in New Zealand's provincial city centres. Chancellor, Dr. Aigui. Vignesh Raja Balu. In large radio interferometers, it is challenging to perform signal correlations at input data rates of over 11 terabytes per second, as this involves vast amounts of storage, memory bandwidth, and computational hardware. Mr. Balu reduced the memory access and design complexity in matrix architectural big data processing of the complex X section of an FX correlator employed in large array radio telescopes. Chancellor, Dr. Balu. Swapna Ashwin Jaywant. Arsenic contamination in water is a major concern due to its mutagenic and carcinogenic effects. Ms. Jaywant developed a sensor with a novel design to detect dissolved arsenic in water at concentrations of up to 10 micrograms per litre using a microcontact printing procedure. Her research also provides a guide towards microcontact printing of patterns on a gold-coated substance. Chancellor, Dr. Jaywant. Ju Wang. Poor air quality in New Zealand's school classrooms can impact students' performance. Ms. Wang found operating a roof-mounted solar air heater contributed to the increase in classroom temperatures and ventilation rates during the winter. In particular, to achieve the same temperatures, the heater use in classrooms while operating a solar air heater was 27% less compared to classrooms without it. Chancellor, Dr. Wang. Chuan Yuan. Due to their health-promoting properties, bioactive compounds have attracted considerable interest. However, beta-carotene is not readily stable against degradation and is not soluble in water. Ms. Yuan used 2 different methods to fabricate microemulsions to incorporate and protect beta-carotene. These fabricated microemulsions could be applied to some liquid foods and beverages. Chancellor, Dr. Yuan. Thank you, Chancellor. Would all graduates please stand? He honore nui te whakatau atu I a koutou, hei raukura o te kuninga ki pure hurua. It is my great honour to welcome you as alumni of Massey University. The award of a university degree carries many privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I charge you as graduates of Massey University to use what you have learnt for your own betterment and for the benefit of your communities. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and discovery. I charge you to remember the lessons Massey University has taught you about the worth of others, particularly those who've not had the opportunities that you have had. I charge you to set goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And in all that you do, I charge you to be deserving of the good name of Massey University. Congratulations. You may now be seated.
Tēnā tātou te whare. Thank you very much, Vice-Chancellor. Congratulations once more, graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our celebration, our ceremony today. At the conclusion of the ceremony, can I ask you please to remain, this is guests, to remain in your seats until the processions have left the auditorium. I therefore declare this congregation to be adjourned. If I could ask you now, please all to stand and join with us in a rousing rendition of our national anthem, God Defend New Zealand.
Oh